It's almost 6 a.m., 2 hours before sunrise, at the Child Haven home in Kaliyampoondi, India. For the more than 250 children here, bed means a mat on the floor and a simple blanket. And now the day is about to begin. By 6:15, the children are washed, dressed, and ready to go. It may look rather Spartan, almost monastic, but there's a reason. Life at Child Haven was inspired by the spiritual leader of India's independence from Britain, Mahatma Gandhi. He believed in nonviolence, equality of men and women, respect for every religion, and a vegetarian diet. His ideals inspired a nation. They inspire Bonnie Cappuccino. Why is Gandhi so central to Child Haven and to you?
Simple living is something that the world needs today when there's so much violence. I think that's why we're very committed to his ideals.
Most of the people in this part of India are Hindu, but Child Haven is non-sectarian. Although the temple reflects Hindu, Christian, and Muslim values, the guiding light is always Gandhi. He believed that all your worldly goods should be reduced to the contents of one metal trunk.
Everything is in here. Yeah. Jeans. American jeans. They're your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite things and life's small luxuries.
What's this? Is this a picture or a mirror?
Mirror.
A mirror. Oh, so you can make sure your hair looks good.
The trunk is also where 17-year-old Mati keeps his dreams, inspired by a former president of India, Abdul Kalam.
He has lots of dreams to India become #1 country in the world. He said that.
What's your dream?
Cricket player.
To be a cricket player.
Yeah.
You don't want to be president of India. No. You want to be a cricket player.
For anyone raised in North America, it may seem so different, so exotic, but not for one 11-year-old.
I got you, I got you.
She's Maya, the daughter of Robin Cappuccino's partner, Sharon, and she has no trouble at all fitting in.
High five. Very hot. I think it's just fun for them to do anything with us, and that's one of the things that I do that I think some of the volunteers don't, you know. And it's something that is easier to do, like, without too much speaking.
What makes something like this work is a sense of family and
I think
home.
It's not institutional. It's a real family environment, I feel.
Longtime donor Adrienne Baker volunteered to work here for 4 months with her husband, Robert Chrétien.
Jolly good.
Arriving from small-town Ontario was a classic case of culture shock.
We're very private in Canada. People are very private. And here, it's a much more public life, so we're never really alone. There's always children around us. And that took some getting used to, I think.
What sort of things are you doing at Child Haven? What does it mean to be a volunteer here?
A person has to find their own niche, and it probably took us a week or two to find what we could best do for Child Haven.
We came to the conclusion that really it's just for us to be here with the children. I play chess with them, or we play Scrabble every night, and it's just talking with them, giving them a hug.
Helping them with English homework.
English homework as well, but it's just being with the children.
It's true, just being another adult that they can come and climb into your lap if they need a hug.
She gave us chocolates. Everyone stopped crying.
Volunteering at Child Haven can be very rewarding, good for the soul, but it doesn't stop the volunteers from missing the comforts of home.
If you had one comfort of home that could drop into your lap right now, what would you want
my
most?
Goodness.
Coffee would be nice, yes. A big cup of coffee
We
every
have
morning.
mentioned a bottle
Perfect.
of wine every now and then because
Yeah.
this is being a strict Gandhian philosophy organization. There's no coffee, there's no meat, which isn't a problem, but there's no alcohol, and we have been known to have the odd glass of wine back home. So there have been nights where we thought, oh gosh.
No wine, but there is ice cream. We're not sure about Gandhi's take on ice cream, but every kid needs a treat now and again. Suddenly, the kids here are no different from kids in any other part of the world. It's a life that blends the old and the new, but Robin Cappuccino believes Child Haven has to evolve.
Every organization needs to grow and change. I think we need to continue to look to our Gandhian roots, find ways that we can be more effective in channeling the beautiful ideals that the homes have been based on.
They're planning to use this space to build a new dormitory. It's an ambitious project for an organization that runs on a shoestring.
I think that was the original idea.
That's a nice idea.
And one that requires some creative ideas. Take bricks, for example. A new building needs thousands of them. No machinery here. In India, the sweat of labor is how most things get done. These bricks are made right on the property, using clay dug from the ground that's mixed with water. A handful of laborers make almost 2,000 a day.
We didn't choose to come and build a building with concrete blocks, but instead look to the local people for what their ideas were. And of course, that's something that's proving to be much more affordable for us than if we were to build a Western-style building with steel.
It calls for resourcefulness. The girls and boys of Child Haven pass bricks from hand to hand. They're making a stack to dry in the sun.
It's amazing, nobody gets hurt throwing that many bricks.
A job like this normally would take most of the day, but these children get it done in less than an hour.
Special thanks for all the hard work moving bricks today. Many years from now, you can come back with your children and grandchildren and show them the new building that will be right out there and say, I helped build that building. I moved those bricks.
As they pray that night, the children ask for blessings on Bonnie. To each of them, she's Bonnie Ma, revered and loved for reasons that go beyond the fact that she loves them too.
Is Bonnie Cappuccino a leader?
Well, I think I'm not a leader. I'm more of a worker.
A tireless worker. Today, it's a big moment. A new water well in Kaliyampoondi. In this part of the world, water is literally the source of all life.
Do we have any fish in here?
A pundit or Hindu priest blesses the electric box.
Yeah, you can do one, Ma.
Push.
And Bonnie starts the flow.
See the water there.
Great job, Bathu.
Thank you.
We have water now.
Yeah, no more problem.
Wonderful.
All this work, always improving the odds for the children, takes energy. And as Bonnie reaches her late 70s, the reality of old age is beginning to bite.
Do you foresee a time when you're going to think, I'm just too tired to go?
Oh, I don't think ahead. I just go day by day. Oh, good things.
But time doesn't stand still. At some point, Bonnie and Fred will have to drop the reins. And the most likely candidate to pick them up from his parents is their son, Robin. It's a huge responsibility. You might even say a kind of burden, and one that's fraught with emotion.
They set the bar very high, I guess. And in some ways, perhaps my life would be less challenging without that, but certainly it would feel less rewarding. It's such a, it really... just seeing the... excuse me, just seeing the children sometimes, it moves me to tears, just how beautiful they are and what a wonderful life they are able to have. And I feel so fortunate to be a part of that.
It's a life founded on the love of two individuals. But you'll never hear Fred Cappuccino brag about their achievements.
I don't think it's so much anything that Bonnie and I did. I think it's a mixture maybe of the very imperfect Gandhian ideas and just the basic culture that is over there.
Child Haven is rooted in the very real need to provide food, shelter, and an education for these children. Practical, tangible things to make lives better. But in the end, Child Haven seems much more than that. It's an enduring tribute to the power of family.
Fred and Bonnie Cappuccino don't like to brag, so we'll do it for them. Over the years, their work has been honored by UNESCO and both the Indian and Canadian governments. In 1996, they were awarded the Order of Canada.